And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Washington Nationals. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here. And starting this one, Johnny Lopez. Singy's looking at a nice little milestone here.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
And stepping in is the speedy Chang-Ho Lim.
Number 13.
Take the base. 3. That's ball 4. You're out. Out. 3. You're out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. 3. You're out. Take the base. Scott Barnwell steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And fouled off. With the go-ahead run at third here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Kevin Bong into the game.
Well, he's been a really
bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Rafael Valdez. Domingo back to work. There's the strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Sweat. And there's one down. Sherwood Cross digging in for the Nationals. A switch hitter batting right. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Up now for Washington, Shea Snyder. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back on the warning track and holds it in. So they turn to their closer, Blair. So the go-ahead run in scoring position, Alvarez now at the plate.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. And a count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Scott Barnwell. 1 for 4 with a double. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Action in the pen down there. Casey Nah getting ready to go. Leslie warming up as well. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. That one just misses.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this whole crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
And here's the first baseman, Steve Price. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a pop-up. Valdez. And that's the 3rd out. The White Sox leave 1. Score remains 2-2.
He thought he was going to be able to do more with that pitch. A run-scoring opportunity, but a weak pop-up. He'll be frustrated as he heads back to the dugout.
Now pitching for
Back here in
Chicago,
extras, and a new
number
pitcher on the
15.
mound in the bottom half of the inning. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Olszewski digs in now. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
On a line. Hauls it in for the out. Digging in, Troy Cross. There's a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Scott Brock up and throwing. Telshaw also getting ready. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3
Now
pitches,
that is
and that's what a
number
good
35.
power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Tim
number
Ross.
31.
And that one fouled off. On the ground to short. And he can't come up with it. Go ahead run on
Now
base.
number 21.
Cedeno will hit next. And that bunted towards third. Cross. Toss to second. Throw to first, but he beat it. Now it's the shortstop, Kurt
number
Sweat.
37.
0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. 1-0. Now a pitch out to defend against the squeeze, but nothing going on.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That's the third. Cross. Over to second, and that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back in Washington, D.C., here's the catcher, Ricky Morgan.
Number 0.
Line drive and foul ball. And it's second. Fouled off down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
Now that is
I got to think that
number
was the plan
52.
all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Imasa in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The winning run on second base. And he grounds one to the right side. Fires to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch,
number
get the ground
36.
ball. Excellent piece of work.
That one hooked foul. Winning run at third, 2 down. That's out to center field. Lim makes a nice running catch. So no runs on no hit.
Pitching for the
Tim
Nationals.
Leslie taking over on the
Number
mound.
2.
So digging in, John Purcell.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit, it's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. His 7th home run of the season, and the White Sox jump out in front. It's 4-2. These fans are just heartbroken right now.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Chang-Ho Lim. And that one almost got him.
1-0.
In the air, left field, cross. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front
Now,
shoulder coming
number
open
30.
instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
West in the box now. No balls and a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jason Tate appears to be getting loose. Wiggins getting cranked up as well. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Alvarez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Two outs. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 2 runs on 1 hit, the 2-run homer. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th coming up. White Sox 4 and the Nationals 2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, J.J.
Now
Telshaw.
pitching for
I can't imagine
Chicago.
any save is an easy
Number
one.
34.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Valdez getting ready to hit. That clips a corner.
0-1. Nope. 0-1.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball. 2 strike.
And now the count is even. Got him! Down on strikes, and there's one away here in the 12th.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. When you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Cross in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base. Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Tying run at the plate. Swings through that one for strike two. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The tying run at the plate. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This one in the dirt. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Down to the last out for the Nationals. Here's the second baseman, Shea Snyder, as the Nationals are down to their final out. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox salvage the finale of this three-game series.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Pablo Reyes. What do you got on him, Chris?
Ball four, take your base. Ball four, take your base. Three. That's ball four. Ball four, take your base. Ball four, take your base. You're out. That's ball four. You're out. You're out. Three. Take your base. You're out. Three. You're out. Three.
Back here in the desert, and now the center fielder, Daniel Blanco. That's off the mark. 1-0.
1-0.
And another ball
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Collins stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
There's a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2-2.
Squirts away a little bit. And now a man into scoring position.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Now up next for Arizona, Israel Lantigua. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Foul ball there.
A lot of pop in that bat. Had the distance for the Oppo home run, but many times you have that slice going to the opposite field, and he just couldn't keep that one fair.
And it gets down, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 2-run game.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He didn't exactly connect with this one as he met it out front, but he still put a decent enough swing on it to get it into the outfield. You know, and if you finish the swing and just extend your follow through, you're going to run into knocks just like that.
Now the left fielder, Randy Rossi. Now this one gets away from the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. D-backs bringing on a pinch runner, Carmen Fernandez. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. White the next to hit, and a slider misses down and away.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and it's a 1-run game.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Diamondbacks down to their final out. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Russ Pena.
1-0.
Pitch out, but no action. Move to first. Fernandez back in on a dive.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1. Up the middle, Cedeno. And that is the ball game.
You don't reach 45 saves in a season by wasting opportunities. This guy's been taking advantage of these moments all year, and we saw it happen again in this win.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the San Francisco Giants. Well, Singy, an opportunity to clinch a postseason berth on the line today.
And what a season it's been for this group. Win and they're in, Boog. The stakes couldn't be higher. You can feel the excitement in the air.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. And today's starting pitcher, Johnny Coley. Singy, always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low twos. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
Jeff Carnitz leading things off and takes a strike. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. That one is upstairs.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's a 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And he chases that one. And that's the first out.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, he gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Now the number 2 hitter, Chad McMahon. The changeup missing, and that's ball 1. McMahon with a homer in his last game. Coley, a former Rookie of the Year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And another ball. One out, bases empty. Next pitch is outside. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Okay.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now snap throw to first. Back in safe, really close. Whaley with some impressive production lately. And here is Rob Whaley. Just missed.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
That one missed. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. McMahon, the runner at second with one away. And there's the automatic.
Well, this is a big-time matchup right now, and stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this, because you have 2 of the game's best going, a Cy Young candidate and an MVP candidate. Look out.
And a foul ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He's set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Greg Shirley up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Next offering is down low.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
One out. Runners at first and second. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2. And a curve is down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Marco Valenzuela in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 on, 1 out. In the air, right side. Raimo pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Okay, let's check out the lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, P.J. Jefferson.
He's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. In fact, in the top 5 in homers in the National Leagues. Not missing many pitches. And I tell you what, when he gets his pitch, he goes a long way. Make sure you don't sleep on this guy if you're the pitcher.
Marco Valenzuela, the next to hit, takes ball 1. This one in the air, right field. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they lead by 2. And he's got a 2-run triple.
Batting 6th, second baseman, number 9.
Reed Hoffman digging in for the Rockies. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1. Nope, that's inside.
Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Hit in the air, left field. Gill under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. But they pick up a pair here, both coming on this 2-run triple. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back on the hill here today. Chris Gomez.
That's ball 4. First base. 3. 3. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. You're out. 3. 3. 3. 3. You're out. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. Out. Out. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. You're out. 3. 3. Out.
Reed Hoffman now at the plate. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Here comes the 0-1. In the air, right field, Raimo sizing this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting,
Rockies
number 8.
down to their last out. Here's the left fielder, P.J. Jefferson. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Ball
That's
1,
outside.
no strikes. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Two outs.
Nope, that's a ball.
They're down to their final strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The Rockies down to their final strike. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today's starting pitcher, Jared Negron. And Singy, we were... One down. Martin Urbina, the next Cub to hit. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw. He beats the throw, and they come away without an out.
No problem beating out the infield hit
four.
right there. Good hustle getting down the line. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
2-1.
That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take your base.
Bottom of the first. Here's the third baseman, Tom Katimer. And that skips in the dirt.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
And it's fouled away. Here's a 1-1. The other way, Trainer. And he handles it himself for the out. So up next, Eddie Cabrera.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Horvath, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. 1 out, base is empty. Out to short, English. Handles, throws to first, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone.
Number 28.
2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Greg Riley. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Yeah, the batter now, Mario Samuels. And first offering is fouled off. Sliced hard but foul. Riley leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that ends the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We move to the second. Back here. Base is empty, 1 away. Martin Urbina, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little.
ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Todd Harrington. Fastball for a strike. Horvath, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. That one outside, and 1-1. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Batting six.
And
right
now
fielder,
Tomas
number 31.
Torres. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's a little bit high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one off the mark. 3-2 now.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
That's a ball.
And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Batting 7.
Man at first.
Shortstop,
And
number
now the
19.
shortstop, Joe Brandom. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. Horvath, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it. Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Inside, just missed.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Now at the plate, Joe Brandom. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Torres over at second. Brandom over at first with one away. Ground ball, could be 2. To second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Cubs 4 and the Reds nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struck. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
First baseman, number 17.
Horvath back to work. That one's in there. Strike 1. On the ground, out to short. English. One up, one down.
Now batting, number 75.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now the third baseman, Tom Katimer. Grounded out his first time. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Eddie Cabrera getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Man at first, 1 away. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. 0-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And that is out of play. Katimer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fought off foul. That one not close. And the count is 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Oh, great stop. The throw, and they get the out. Reds leave 1. They trail. And welcome back to the
Ball 4, take the base.
Jim Traynor, the next Cub to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Traynor launched a homer in his most recent game. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Swings and misses. Gassed it right by him.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And up next for Chicago, Martin Urbina. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Hartley, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit. That one finds the corner. Going to count 1-2.
Well, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that's outside. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that's outside. 3-2 now. And they're all loaded up.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
At the plate, Wayne Mayer. He's 0 for 1. Way outside, ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Popped up right side, Torres gliding in towards the infield. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So they're all loaded up. Richard, the next to hit. First pitch just misses.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
That one the other way, and it stays fair. 1 run across, 2 runs across now. Coming home. He's in there. 3-run score.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get
right through there for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
That one misses, and the count is 1-1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now Todd Harrington, and that's a fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Now Tomas Torres walked his first time. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1. And there's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Just missed. And that'll load the bases.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So bases all loaded up. Random now at the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. Popped up. And the infield fly rule call. Next to hit, Joe Random. He hit into a double play his first time up. That one's in there, 0-1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Random stands in now and watches strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
2 outs. And he takes a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The pitch.
Ball.
Just misses with that one.
If they don't pick up at least 1 run here, this will be a very disappointing inning. When you load the bases with nobody out, you've got to get at least 1 run. You're thinking 2 to 3, so they need a big hit right here.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So they strand 3 and leave them loaded. On to the top of the 5th we go. Let's take a look at the pitcher of the month. He's been outstanding of late.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Now the left fielder, Martin Urbina. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. He shoots one out to right. His 2nd home run of the series, and they add to the lead. It's 11-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Here comes a skipper out of the dugout. Steven Watson will take over here.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And now here is Wayne Mayer. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Number 75.
And that's in there at the knees.
Well, these Reds finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Next to hit, Eddie Cabrera. 0 for 2 in this one. That's too low. And that's ball 1.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
And that's in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And look out. That one gets him. The 2nd man he's plunked in this one. Next for Cincinnati, Greg Riley. 1 for 2. Riley, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2025. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. That's inside. Cabrera at first, one gone. That's outside. Full count now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he
Now
is having some real
number
issues
36.
with control.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Mario Samuels. Swings through that one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. On its way to the corner, and that drops foul.
Ball.
In the dirt. To third. Tag. Got it.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Two outs and one in scoring position. And a base hit up the middle. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Todd Harrington digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs. Foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 11 and the Reds 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Leading off for the Cubs, catcher number 35.
Ball 4, take the base. That's ball 4. Ball 4, take your base.
30.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, Martin Urbina. He's already homered in this game. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
To the right side, and it goes just foul. First and second, 2 down.
1-2.
Right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 runs on 2 hits. No errors. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Number 31.
Horvath back to work. Fly ball down the line. Dennison on the move towards foul ground. Pulls it in on the run. And a quick out, number 1.
Those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Random in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The Reds with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed.
2-0 to count.
That's in there, and it's 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That's in there. It's 2-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Joe Brandon with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Just misses. And the count is 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. On the ground to third. Ullman sends it to first, and there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Joe Brandon. Right through there for a strike. Random matched a homer in his last game. Next offering is in for a strike. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Dennison makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're through 6 full. Back after this on the show. This one is an exact. To the top of the order now. Here's the third baseman, Tom Katimer. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Next offering is downstairs. Right through there, got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm
Now
sure that's going to
batting,
sit on
number
him for a little
26.
while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Cabrera batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Bullpen action for the Cubs. Carlos Santiago getting loose out there. Simons also throwing. That clips the corner. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. And that just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
And the 1-0.
Ball 2.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And a foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And that's way high. And it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Manager out of the dugout now,
36.
and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Phil Horvath done for the afternoon, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment.
Now pitching for Chicago,
Carlos Santiago
number
comes
18.
on now.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And there's a foul ball. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So the Cubs bullpen does its job nicely there. 8th inning coming up. And we're back.
leading off.
So 1 out, nobody on. And next for the Cubs, Martin Urbina. Right through there for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
14-2 at the end of this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.